Namaste students. I am Dr. Manu Singh from Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women University, Jaipur. And in this session, I'll be discussing with you about different aspects of victimology. Historical aspect of victimology and growth of victimology, and what is the stand of victimology under Indian law. How we take this particular concept. Is it well defined under Indian law or not? So first of all, we'll discuss about the term victimology. Was the first time coined in 1947, and credit goes to Benjamin Mendelssohn. He was the first person who coined this term in 1947, and he took this particular word from the Latin word victim and from the Greek word logos. So the original meaning of the term was rooted in the exercise of sacrifice, taking life of a person or animal to satisfy a duty. So in ancient time, it used in that way. Over the period of time, the word victim came into additional meaning as to include any person who has suffered injury, loss, hardship due to any act committed by a person. So the scientific study of victimology can be traced back to the 1940s and 1950s. Now we will understand who are the fathers of this concept, who contributed to develop, who has contributed a lot to this particular concept. So Benjamin Mendelssohn and von Hunting was two person who was the main contributor to develop this particular concept. Now we will understand what is the legal aspect of the word victim. How we will define this word into a legal sense. The term victim in a legal sense can be defined as a person who has suffered direct or indirect loss, either physical, mental, emotional, or due to any other act from some other person's activity. Now we will understand, we will examine, or we will see how CRPC incorporate this particular concept. Is it anywhere defined under CRPC or not? The term victim, introduced in CRPC by CRPC Amendment Act 2008, introducing a new section 2 subclause WA. Victim means, now we will understand, we will examine what is the definition under section 2 subsection WA. Victim means a person who has suffered any loss, injury caused by a person or the act or omission for which the accused person has been charged, and the expression victim includes his or her guardian or legal heir. Now, broadly speaking, victimology encompasses the study of victimization, victim-offender relationship, victim and society, and victim and their restitutions. Now we will understand different types of victims, how we can define this particular term, or how we will categorize into different types. The traditional term victim has been interpreted in a general sense as a victim of crime. They were not any, this particular term was not associated with any particular type of crime in the ancient time. So, by the name of its nature, but in the present time, the term victim is often recognized with the various types of crime by the name of crimes such as child victim of sexual abuse, victim of human trafficking, victim of drug trafficking, victim of mass violence, victim of economic offences. Now we will examine victimology in India. How India supports this particular concept. Is it applicable on India or not? So victimology had been alien to the Indian criminal justice system till the recent past, as the same is based upon British model. The victimology traditionally had no right under Indian criminal justice system. No separate law for the victim exists. Even on date, the silver lining in that victim are no more forgotten man of the Indian criminal system. So many national level commissions and committees have strongly advocated victims' right and reiterated the need for a law concerning rights of the victims. And now I am concluding this my small video, and I hope it would be helpful for you students to understand a basic concept of victimology. Thank you.